Good evening, everyone. This is the next press meet and greet with Victoria representing Bulgaria. It's nice to have you all here in Ahoy, and it's nice to have you all here in our online press conference room, our press area, for the very first time at the Eurovision Song Contest. Very welcome. I hope you're doing fine out there. And if you have any questions, let us know via the chat, and then we will receive it immediately at the iPad, and we do our best to answer as much as possible questions. And also you here in Ahoy, keep your questions and we do our best to answer them all. So let's get started. Let's open up to Victoria. Let's open up to Bulgaria. Hello, Victoria. There's so many people waiting for you. Sit down and make yourself comfortable, please. So great to have you here. How do you feel?
Nice to see you. I'm feeling very good, very excited. And yeah, I can't believe I'm actually here.
Yeah, it finally started, your whole adventure here at the Eurovision Song Contest.
Yes, it was a long time ago. I was waiting for that moment, so it's almost 2 years.
Yeah, and I think you surprised a lot of people here by the staging.
I hope so.
Tell us all about it, because we saw a huge rock floating in the ocean, a sky full of stars. It was kind of magic, eh? How did it feel?
I felt amazing. Me and my team and Marvin and Dan, I'm working with them. They're amazing, and we wanted to create something really beautiful, really magical, because I think the song, it has this magical feeling, and we wanted to turn the staging into that. And also it has much more deeper meaning. The whole staging, the rock is like my whole world, the stars, the beautiful sky, and the sand which is falling. It means something like, it looks like the time, how it's slipping through your fingers.
Wow.
Because life is really short, and sometimes you don't have enough time.
Wow. And how happy are you with the rehearsals?
I'm really happy. It's amazing.
Yeah, and afterwards you saw the video, what they recorded, and do you want to add some changes, or must something be different the next rehearsal?
We're gonna make some changes, of course, but I think everything, it works really beautifully, so can't wait.
Yeah, and I'm really happy because you took the photograph. We see
Yes.
in your staging. Can you show us and tell us what we
Yes.
see on the photo, because it's very personal, eh?
This is me and my dad.
Wow.
When I was a little kid. I wanted to take this photo with me because me and my family were going through a really hard moment, and that's like a surprise for my dad because he has a really bad disease.
Oh.
And I wanted to surprise him. He doesn't know about it.
Whoa.
Maybe he'll understand today. But yeah, it's gonna be really emotional for him and for my family, and I hope for everyone.
Yeah.
And the song, it means like you gotta love your family. You don't have enough time sometimes with them, so you have to appreciate the small things in life, the small moments, and also the people around you that you love, not only the family.
Wow. And how is it for you to make this so personal?
It's hard. It's even harder when you're alone on the stage.
Yeah.
Because you're just one person and you have to express all of the emotion and to touch people's hearts, which is, I think, really, really hard job. But I like hard job, so yeah.
Yeah, but I can imagine when you are in this huge avenue and performing for so many viewers who are watching, and then you have a photograph of your father. That's quite a moment, I think.
It's quite a moment. It's very personal, and I think, like the song says, "You're all worth saving," which is my favorite sentence from it, because we're all worth saving in this whole world, and we have to love each other to be more, calm and secure, kind of, to feel the love, not the pressure all the time.
Beautiful, don't you think? Thank you.
so.
Yes.
Thank you.
Victoria, we have lots of questions coming in from the people who are watching online. Let's start with it. Hi, Victoria. Rory Gannon here from that Eurovision site in the UK. My question is, a lot of your music is very introspective. Do you find it easier to write about your personal experiences, or do you like to see it as a character?
I write from both sides. Sometimes it's from personal stories, sometimes it's from other people's stories, but I like to have a story, an actual story in my songs, not to write just a song for whatever. I like to have messages for people, to them to can relate to my songs. So many people are texting me that they can really relate to my music and it's helping them through hard times, which is really amazing for me.
You like to inspire people.
Yes, I
Great.
hope so.
Let's do another question from Daily, excuse me, from Daily Magazine Romania. Do you think, as a teenager, that growing up comes also with a sense of artistic responsibility?
Of course. I grown up a lot the last year, and I feel that I'm really responsible as a musician what I'm delivering to the audience. And I think that's really important because you have to have the right message.
Yeah.
Right message for people to tell them real stories and mostly about life because most of the artists are writing about the happy side of life, the luxury side, kind of. I like to write about the dark side because
Why?
we live in dark times.
Yeah.
Because I think it's more real, it's more true. People are like, oh, she's like me, she's feeling like me.
We all have our struggles.
Of course, we all have ups and downs. But for me personally, it's more interesting to write about the dark side, but with a hopeful ending.
Great.
Thank you.
I think we have some questions from the people over here. The gentleman over there. Please stand up and introduce yourself, please. Thank you.
Hey Victoria, I'm Steve from Radio 1 in the UK. You've waited nearly 2 years to get here. How did you feel when you first stepped on the stage, finally, today?
I got tears in my eyes, to be honest. I was like, whoa, this is happening. I've waited for that moment, as you said, for almost 2 years, and it's amazing that I'm here, and I'm really thankful and happy. So, yeah, thank you.
Another question? The gentleman over there in the corner.
Hello, Victoria. It's JP
Hello.
from Radio International. I read about you. You are the official European ambassador of Earth Hour. Could you explain to us what you exactly did there as an ambassador?
I was invited to be a part of it, and I think we have to be really responsible with what we are doing with our Earth because I see how people are throwing their stuff all the time everywhere, which is not okay, and we have to care about our world, our Earth. That's why I was really happy they invited me there, and yeah, we have to appreciate it.
Thank you. Did you see some of the other contestant rehearsals?
I saw some of them. Yeah.
And are there some specific ones you liked, or?
I like everything. In a previous interview, I said music for me is not a competition because there are a lot of styles in the music and you can't compete with all of them because everyone is different. Everyone has its own style, its own point of view for the staging, for everything. So for me, everything is amazing. That we're all here, that's amazing, and we're all winners for me.
Yes, but yes, but it is a competition.
It is.
And there only can be one winner.
Yes, but still, like we are here on that big stage, we're gonna grab that moment. That's already a win.
Wow.
For me.
Wow, great. What was your first Eurovision memory? A song or an artist or?
I was really impressed by Salvador Sobral. His music kind of inspired me to make my own music
Wow.
because I wanted to have these real instruments in my music and also at the same time to make it modern, which is hard sometimes. But yeah, I got really inspired by him.
And besides Eurovision, which people are your musical inspirations?
There are a lot. Um, I really like, I don't know if he's really famous, but he's Moses. He has a really interesting music. I think he's from UK. Also, I like Phineas, Billie Eilish's brother. Billie Eilish, she's amazing. Um, a lot. I don't know. There are really a lot, but they're not that famous. My playlists are with not that famous artists.
Ah,
I really like that kind of music. To not listen to very commercial music.
okay.
That's not my type of
Okay,
music.
let's do another question here from the people in Ahoy. My friend over there, he's a huge Eurovision fan. Go ahead.
Hello.
Hello, this is Alvaro from Eurovisionary. My question is, what is the greatest musical memory you would like to share with us?
From Eurovision or
Uh,
from
from
From everything.
greatest musical
Ever.
memory that you
Ever.
have.
Um, hmm. The first is that I'm here because it's amazing that I'm here, and I've been to some concerts in my life because I really wanted to see Ed Sheeran. I wanted to see Adele, Billie Eilish. I also went to a concert of hers. So these are really great moments, and I really miss live concerts. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Let's do another question from someone who's watching in our online press area. This question is from Dermot from LMFM Radio in Ireland here. Thank you for asking and sending in your question. Have you been in contact with any previous Bulgarian Eurovision entrants, and did they give you any advice?
I've been kind of in contact with Christian Kostov, also with Poli Genova. They gave me advice to be calm and to enjoy the moment, to grab the moment, to catch it, and to just have fun because that's one in a lifetime experience.
And you think it's easy to have fun with also all the pressure of giving a good performance?
I'm actually trying to have as much fun as I can because of the pressure. Because if I just think about it, it's getting more and more, which is not healthy. So I'm trying to enjoy it as much as I can.
Yes, and what do you do during the day when you're not here at the rehearsals?
We're staying at the hotel most of the time, all of the time, and we just have fun there with my team.
Okay, great.
That's all we can do. We have to be responsible.
Okay, we have time for one last question. Is there anyone here in this room who wanted to ask the lady over there, please?
Hi, this is Corey from Song Festival Forum. You were one of the front runners last year. Did it make you, creating the song for this year, did it make it easier or was it more harder for you to actually exceed those expectations?
It was really hard at the beginning because I was comparing every song that I'm making with Tears Getting Sober. And that was a lot of pressure. But by the end of the year, the last year, 2020, I wanted to start over and to clear my mind. So that song came up. Growing Up is Getting Old. My team is there, the songwriters. So I'm really happy that they came. Oliver, Helena, and Maya. So yeah, we made that song back in 2019. Growing Up is Getting Old, and we recreated it for Eurovision, and I'm really happy with the result. Thank you.
Okay, Victoria, thank you very much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, here in Ahoy, and good afternoon for everyone who's watching in our online press area. It's nice to have you all there. If you have any questions, please let us know, and we do our best to answer as much as possible questions. Afterwards, then there's a possibility to make some photos over there at the press wall, and I think that's all you need to know right now. So let's get started. Let's open up to Victoria. Let's open up to Bulgaria. Good afternoon. Hello. Hi. So nice to have you here, back here again. Sit down, please. Make yourself comfortable.
Maya.
Hello.
Hi, Victoria. How are you today?
I'm very good, thank you.
Can you please introduce all the people who are sitting next to you behind the table? Thank you.
So this is Joanna, the head of delegation.
Hello.
Hi.
Genevieva, my producer and manager.
Good afternoon.
Maya, my backing vocal,
backing
and the
vocal.
songwriter of the song.
Hi.
And Vasil, head of press of delegation.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello. It's great to have you here. So this was your second rehearsal in the venue. How did it go?
It went very well. We have some issues we have to fix, but everything is going, we're almost there.
And can you explain which issues you mean? What did you have to fix?
We have to change some lighting, some timings with the shots and the sand with the camera work.
Let me add here that these were small mistakes, which are very common in such moments, and we are confident very much with the production team. They're great. We thank them for all their hard work, and I'm sure it's going to be great.
Oh, great.
On the actual concert.
Are you happy with the rehearsal?
We are. Yes.
Great. And what about the rest here in Rotterdam?
So the rest here in Rotterdam, we are really happy. We're really happy, as Vicky said in the very beginning, that we are all here. And thank you very much for showing a good example to all the industry that music can unite people, and we can really have this great event. And this is the very first event before the football and the Olympics. So thank you very much for having us here and making this possible.
Wow, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, let's continue with answering some questions from the people who are watching in our online press area. Thank you for sending in your question. This is a question from Domenico from, I hope I pronounced it well, it's in Italy, Caso Riadu, and the question is, which Bulgarian artist who participated in the Eurovision do you feel closest to your music?
It's definitely Christian Kostov. He's very close to me as a personality, as a musician, and we also went to the X Factor together in Bulgaria. So yeah, he's
great.
Closer to me.
Great. Okay, let's do another question. It's a question from Sonja Riegel from bleistiftrocker.de in Germany. Hello. How did your father react to you taking this picture on stage?
He cried. My mom told me that he cried a lot. She also cried on the phone. It was a very emotional moment when I asked them, did you see the news about the picture? And they were like, we cried so much. We couldn't stop crying. So it was very emotional and personal.
And how was it for you?
It's amazing. I really miss them. I wish they could be here.
And maybe you can explain to the people who did not hear or did not saw our conversation about the photo you took on stage. Maybe you can explain what's the story behind it.
The story behind it is that my dad is diagnosed with ALS disease, so he couldn't come here, and I wanted to take something with me. So it's that picture of me and him when I was a little child. I wanted to take it with me so I can have him as an energy kind of with me on the stage and as a surprise for him.
Oh, wow, thank you. I saw now you have the picture in a frame, eh?
Yes.
I think it's better for you to... What's the reason for that?
We think it's more authentic. It looks very good with the stone, with the rock, and it gives more vintage, like meaning. It has meaning. like something old,
Yeah.
but very personal and emotional.
Thank you. Okay, another question from someone who's watching online. It's Sebastian from Poland. Hello, you've done a little Inside Bulgaria tour with your delegation members. Can you tell us more about it?
The journalists visiting Bulgaria, maybe? That's the question.
You've done a little Inside Bulgaria tour with your delegation members. Can you tell us more about it?
That was actually something that we did with the Ministry of Tourism of Bulgaria.
Ah.
So we invited some journalists to visit Bulgaria, and I think Victoria had a really cool time with them.
Yes,
so she can tell us
it
more.
was very, very nice. We had a lot of fun. We made some interviews together, and we were in Sofia and Plovdiv. We were visiting the two of the cities, and they were really happy.
Ah, great.
Yeah.
And what did you do here in Rotterdam when you're not here in the venue?
I'm staying at the hotel most of the time, like all of the time, actually. And I'm trying to be as isolated as I can, because the most important thing for me is to be on that stage.
Yeah. And your voice is okay, everything is okay, you feel fine?
Yes, absolutely. And we have a lot of fun in the hotel.
Ah, great.
Because we're in a big ship, and with the songwriting team, Maya, Helena, and Oliver, we even made a song yesterday.
Ah.
We're working there.
Oh, tell me more about that. It's a new song.
We thought we'd use our time efficiently, and so we sat down in a theatre that's on the ship that we get to utilize and wrote a song. I really love it.
Ah, wow. Can you tell us more about it?
Ooh, I don't know. Can I?
Yes,
Yes,
of course, you
please
can.
We wrote a song. Well, can I tell you about
Yes.
what it's about and
Yeah.
stuff? Well, we wanted to focus on like feeling not good enough to be where you are, and finding your way to the best you. And I think we're all trying to do that here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And is the song still already finished, or you have to work on it? And
There's just a demo. We have Oliver and Helena sitting in the public there, and
Hello.
so we're all working together. It's just a demo right now, but hopefully you'll be able to hear.
So it's a Eurovision song, but not in the contest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
We might
Oh,
write an
nice.
EP. We might write an EP.
Oh, wow. Yes, keep us posted.
Exactly.
And what are you going to do the next days till the semi-final? Are you busy scheduled with doing interviews or time to relax?
Yes, we have some interviews, I guess. But you can
we
tell.
we do a lot.
And we're gonna relax a little bit. We're also gonna rehearse a lot, because that's why we're here for. And yeah, we're gonna have fun.
Okay, great. Do we have some questions from the people over here? The gentleman over there, please.
Hey. Oh.
Hello.
Hello. I'm Simon from Poland Radio Newsletter. Victoria, congratulations for your performance.
Thank you.
Your name means victory. What would be a victory, personal victory in this contest without the final result? And the other thing I'd love to ask is, last year and this year you gathered so many songs for Eurovision purpose. What will you do with them? I mean, they all will be included in your coming album?
We included half of them in the first EP, and we're planning to release some of them on the second one that we're working on. I hope by the end of the year or the beginning of next year. Yeah.
And the first.
And victory, yes. For me, personal victory will be to be proud of what I did on the stage, and also my team and Bulgaria and all of the audience, to feel the emotion that I want to give, and that's a victory for me. It's not that I don't care which place I'm gonna end, but it's most important is to connect with the audience so they can remember you.
And talking of victory, please let me say also that we have a victory already, BNT and Ligna Studios, because we found each other and we managed to do a partnership which is very productive and brought lovely Victoria here. And it happened in a moment when my organization, BNT, was in a really hard financial situation. We couldn't have come here if it wasn't for this partnership. So we are, as far as I'm concerned, we are already victorious just for being here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. There's a question from Bernd from Eurovision Live in Germany. Hi, Bernd. Hi, Victoria. Your performance is very emotional. What inspires you the most when it comes to the music?
Lately, I'm getting inspired from movie soundtracks. That's my main inspiration. And I really like to listen to instrumental music because it gives me more, I don't know, it gives me goosebumps, it gives me emotion, and I'm getting inspired from it.
And which kind of movie soundtracks you mean?
For example, The Queen's Gambit. It's a TV series.
I know, yes.
Yeah. So that was the last thing that actually inspired me to finish Growing Up is Getting Old.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay, we have a question from Madeleine from, I hope I pronounce it well.
Yes.
Yes, she's from, or he is from Eurovision Bulgaria. Victoria, do you have a special ritual that you do before going on stage?
I'm trying to imagine myself being the best version of the artist I want to be. I'm still not that person. I'm working really hard, but I kind of imagine it, and I'm saying, you're gonna be your best version tonight, or whatever.
Okay.
Whatever time is it of the day when I'm performing. And also, I'm breathing, because that helps me to calm myself.
Okay, because you feel a little bit tense before performing.
Yes, it's almost. If you lose that nervous feeling, I think we're losing everything, like before stage.
Is there a difference between the artist Victoria and just the human being Victoria?
Kind of. I'm trying to separate them because I'm really emotional person. The Victoria, not the artist. It's very, very emotional and sometimes too much. And I'm trying to balance between the artists because I take everything too emotional and sometimes it kills me. But yeah.
Okay, thank you for being so honest and open. We have another question left from someone here in the room. Over there, please.
Hi, Victoria.
Hello.
Alexander van Eenennaam from the Dutch newspaper AD. I don't know if it's true, but we heard that you have some Dutch roots. If that's so, could you tell something about it?
It's my second grandfather. It's not a real one, but like I love him as a grandfather. He's from Sneek, and I used to come here every summer when I was little. So I really love the Netherlands.
Yes, it's in the north of the Netherlands with all the lakes.
It's a beautiful,
Okay. It's beautiful.
So the grandfather definitely organizing the group to vote from the Netherlands. We promised to go to Sneek, right? After the Eurovision.
That's good to know. And yes, I'm wondering who's the first one you're gonna call when you reach the final? I think I know the answer, but
it's my mom and dad. My family. These are the people I really want to tell, to show my emotion, share.
Can you tell us, or maybe someone of you can tell us, how popular is Eurovision Song Contest in Bulgaria? Do lots of people watch the show on television?
It's increasingly popular. We had very good viewership in the last years we had it. Also what helped was that we hosted Junior Eurovision in 2015, which was a great show, and that increased the popularity enormously. So we believe that more and more people will join in and be part of this wonderful, wonderful event.
Okay, great.
And the audience in Bulgaria is really young, so a lot of young people follow the contest. This is why Victoria is really popular now in Bulgaria, because she has a lot of young fans that want to be like her, and I think she is a really great inspiration for the young people around, not only in Bulgaria but around Europe.
But that means there's a whole young new generation in Bulgaria who wants to be in Eurovision, so you have a future in the Eurovision Song Contest.
Of course, why not?
Okay, and when is this whole experience a success for you?
Yes, this experience. It's amazing to me. I've waited for it for like 2 years almost, and now it's happening, and it's amazing, and I'm really thankful and feeling blessed to be here.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And keep on doing the good work. And I wish you all the best the next coming days. Enjoy it here and stay safe. You can go now that direction. And if you want to make some photographs, please go to the photo wall and take your moment with Victoria.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome. Thank you, guys. And the next press conference here in Ahoy, Rotterdam, in the Netherlands, will be with Finland. I hope to see you then. Bye.
So we will be continuing with another qualifier. Let's give it up for Bulgaria. Welcome, congratulations. Hi. Congratulations. How do you feel?
Amazing.
Yeah?
I'm so excited. Yes.
What did you bring with you?
I brought with me my picture with my dad.
Ah, that's beautiful.
So special.
It was on the stage with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So we will be continuing with a question from the Bulgarian press. If you have a question, please. Oh, perfect, sir. If you would be so kind to stand up.
Здравей, Vicky!
Здравей.
Congrats! Oh my gosh, that
Thank you.
performance. You really bring the emotion to all of us. I would like to ask that photo of you and your dear papa. What were your feelings when you were watching it during the performance?
I got so emotional. I cried at my last word. It's "Oh, you God." When I said it, it was very emotional. And when I looked to the picture, also, so it was the whole performance for me. It was very emotional. I didn't feel that way yesterday on the dress rehearsal, but today was just over emotional. So I'm really happy with what I did. Thank you. Thank you. Love you too.
Thank you. So we have an international question in the room. If you have an international question, please be so kind to raise your hand and stand up. Before, oh yeah, well, sir, if you would be so kind to stand up.
Hello, Victoria. Congratulations on making it through the final. I'm from Spain, and my question is, Rocío, the program that you visited in our country, she is trying to deliver and portray a very important message. That's why you were invited to our country. How did you do the same tonight in your performance? Because you're trying to convey a very important message as well.
For me, the most important thing is to give my emotion to the people who are watching me, and if they can feel it, that means the world to me, because I did my job in the best way. And it's not also a job; it's a passion, it's love. And I was thinking for my family who couldn't be here, and my friends and everyone who are standing in front of their TVs and rooting for me. I'm so happy. I really think that I gave my best tonight. It wasn't perfect with my singing, but it was too emotional, which I think is the most important thing, to bring that emotion.
Thank you. And we all felt your passion tonight, so it was beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we have a question coming in online from Eurofile Australia. Do you remember the Christmas/New Year's goals you wrote 2 years ago? What were they, and how are you feeling about them now?
About my what?
About your Christmas/New Year's goals?
I wrote to my diary that my dream is to go to Eurovision. So when they chose me, that was like, what? This is happening? I couldn't believe it. So it feels amazing to be here now. It feels amazing that it's happening. It feels amazing that there was an audience. Like, that's amazing. And thank you, Eurovision, for organizing this, because it's just amazing. And we all feel blessed to be here.
Thank you. So we are so happy to see you in the final. Can you share with us which half we will be seeing you?
I will be on the second half.
The second half.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much. It's time for the Pool A photographers to head on over to our press wall. And I would thank you, and I will hope to see you soon. Thank you. So don't go anywhere. In a few seconds, Koos will be here with Moldova, the qualifier. If you have any questions, let us know, and we will see them here online. Thank you.